Hi everyone, I'm Sonia Schofield and today I'm going to show you the Ordinary Peeling Solution Mask. I've been using it now for a few weeks and I've got on with it so well. I just wanted to share with you how good it is. So I don't know if you've seen people using this online. It looks quite scary. It looks like blood in a bottle. When you've got it on your face, it does look, yeah, a bit like you've got blood all over your face. I did scare my daughter with it when she caught me using it. So it's got AHAs, which is going to exfoliate the surface skin cells, and then it's got the BHAs. These are really helping to unclog the pores, to give you a lot clearer skin. So you're going to be better off with your blemishes, you're going to be better off with your blackheads, fine lines, you're even going to see those look better. When I first used it, I just couldn't believe how my skin looked afterwards. It's like, I was just looking at it and I was like, wow, it's not looked like that in years. It just had like a real luminosity to it. You couldn't see my open pores. Blackheads had all just gone. It was like absolutely magic treatment. So you can only use it once or twice a week. I used it twice because I was so excited to use it again that yeah, I think I just left it a couple of days in between, but now I've calmed down a bit, yeah, so I'd leave probably about 3 or 4 days in between using it. So I'll get on, and I'm not going to look very nice in a minute when I put this on. So it comes with a little dropper, but I have really noticed such a difference with my blemishes since using this. I'm going to put a bit on the back of my hand and work from that actually. Since we've been in this lockdown, I've had quite bad skin, and I would say that was more at the beginning, the first few weeks, and I think I'm putting a lot of that down to stress, you know, and worry about the situation. It always, I think anything like that always shows up in your skin, doesn't it? So there you go, it doesn't look too bad. Once you get used to it, you could also think of it as being like raspberry jam, and then it's a bit friendlier really to look at. So when it comes out of the dropper, it's not completely runny like water. It is quite thin, so you know it could be quite messy, but it's got enough sort of gloopiness about it that it doesn't just drip straight off your face. So I'm getting it all over, especially T-zone. I'm going to avoid the eye area because I think the eye, you know, it's just too delicate under the eye to be taking it there, and we're not going to get blemishes right underneath the eyes anyway. Up onto the forehead. So before I get carried away talking too much, I have to remember that I can only have this on for 10 minutes because otherwise I don't know what happens to my skin if I leave it on any longer than that, so I best just check the time. Right, so, right, I know when I've got to take that off now. Okay, so leave that on for 10 minutes, and some people I've seen doing their tutorials and they're going, it stings, but I actually don't really have any problems with it. I can feel a very slight sting tingling, but I don't mind that. I quite like that because I feel like it's killing all my spots and it's killing all the stuff that I don't want in my skin. So yeah, I can cope with that. If you do have blemishes, like I've got one under here, and it did sort of sting a little bit when it went on there, but from my experience of using this, it's not caused me any problems having that little bit of a sting, so don't worry about that. So I'm not going to sit here for the full 10 minutes with this on my face because you probably don't really like the look of it, but I will just tell you my experience with it. So after I used it, as I said, it was just amazing, wow, straight away. And then I would say about 2 days later, I could feel like, if I sort of touched my chin, I could feel like, you know when you feel like something's going to come out, and it kind of did. Like I felt like there was a few, don't like going into too much detail about this because it's not so nice to talk about, but little whiteheads coming up, or you know, like really hard bits of white. I don't know if it was dead skin or anyway, stuff started to come out of the skin, and not really in spots, and it wasn't like, oh no, I've had a breakout. I just felt like my skin was clearing, and that happened for about a week, and now it's just, I've literally just got this one spot here, but the rest of my skin is so clear. I don't have blackheads on my chin. Usually if I felt my chin, it felt like, you know, that kind of texture when you just want it to be smooth. My chin's completely smooth now, can't see any blackheads in my nose. Yeah, it just looks so much clearer, so I'm going to continue to use this. And any of my brides who have got skin problems and spots, I will probably be recommending this for them to try and see if that helps them. Right, so I am now going to have this on a little bit longer, and I will see you when I come back, and you will see me take this off. Okay, I will see you soon. Right, so my time is up. It's time to take the mask off. Not really any discomfort, just still that slight sting that I said about before, but yeah, I'm really not bothered about that. And so usually you would just go and stand over a sink and splash it off with some warm water. I thought it might be nicer to do it out of a bowl rather than me stood over a sink. So I'm just going to take some cotton wool and start removing it. It comes off really, really easily. Like you can see, it just, you know, doesn't stain the skin. You don't permanently look like you're covered in blood, which is nice. So it just comes off so easy. Now, the really good thing about this product is the price of it. It's so cheap, like it's about £6.30. That's ridiculous. So for the job it does, I'm so pleased with it, and it's so affordable to many people. I think that is all off, but I'm just going to go one more time just to be sure. Right, I'm just going to get a mirror quickly. Okay, so that's it all off now. And I can see that it's really made a difference. I can see that blackheads, any texture has gone there. It just feels smoother. It just has this real, it's like a polished finish to the skin. You just can't see the pores. It's got a look, can you see that glow it's got to it? And that's, you know, that's just taken the dead skin off, and it's not even got any moisturiser on yet, and it's just got that lovely feel to it. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you just because I was so impressed with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some moisturiser on. Now what you don't want to be doing is putting anything on that's now going to further exfoliate the skin. So don't put any creams on that have got retinol in, because that's just going to exfoliate the skin further, and that is absolutely done enough. We don't need any more of that. I would say do this at night time, just because I think if you do it in the morning, I just feel like the skin would be a little bit more vulnerable, you know, going out into the sun. So I would say do it at night time, get a really nice night cream on, and then in the morning I would make sure you got some SPF on. At the moment I'm using the Kiehl's SPF 50. That's really important just because I think you have peeled the skin that little bit, so I definitely want to keep that SPF on just to make sure your skin really is looked after. So the cream that I'm going to use is the Face Moisturising Balm by Clock Face. This is going to be really gentle on the skin. It's all natural oils. It's got mango butter, avocado butter. It's like anti-inflammatory. If you've got any redness or irritation, it calms it down. I'm going to show you how it looks. It's got that real thick balmy texture to it, which is just going to make the skin feel really calm and cushioned and nourished and hydrated. And I think because the mask that I just used, I wouldn't say it strips the skin, but it definitely has that feeling ever so slightly of tightness. So I want to get that real comfort feeling back into the skin. And it smells absolutely amazing. I forgot to say when I was putting the mask on, get it around the jawline, because I don't know about you, but that's where I get most of my blemishes, on my chin and my jawline. So I want to make sure that I'm helping to clear my complexion in that problem area. And that feels absolutely perfect now. I feel like I've had a nice deep clean to the skin, and now it's getting treated to lots of nice hydration and nourishment. I'm taking it down onto the neck and to the chest because we want anti-aging there as well. And eye cream, I'm going to use always my favourite eye cream. I'm not sure if I'm going to show you a different one, I might do one day. Is my Extra Repair by Bobbi Brown. It's so thick, you really don't need a lot of it. And I just find that really helps to smooth my lines and wrinkles. I put it on my eyelids at night time because I know it's not going to interfere with any eyeshadow or anything like that. So decreasing the eyes, keep the eyelids, keeping them nice and firm. I took a bit of that onto my lips. Right, so let me know what you thought of that. If you get it for yourself, please let me know how you found it. I've just recommended it to a neighbour recently, so I'm just waiting to hear how she found it. So yeah, the peeling solution by The Ordinary, absolutely brilliant on spots. And also followed by the Clock Face Beauty Face Moisturising Balm. I hope you liked that. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be showing you lots more skincare and makeup tips. And in the description, I'm going to list those products for you so you've got links to them easy. Right, I will see you all soon. Bye.